Hello friends, in this lecture we will discuss one important problem of mathematics. So before starting the problem, I want to tell you that for the benefit of our students, I have opened a website called education-adda.com. Link is also available in the description box of the video. So to get more questions of mathematics, you can visit the website and how you can visit. So you should visit education-adda.com. Then you go to menu option and then select academics Adda. In that you will get one tab called math important questions. Okay. Also, you can get more important questions on my YouTube channel and the playlist titled Math Important Questions. Okay. So, coming back to the problem, what is given? An automated car wash serves customers with the following serial process. So, first process is pre-treat, then wash, rinse, wax, and hand dry. Each of these steps is performed by a dedicated machine except for the hand dry step, which is performed manually on each car by one of the three workers. So three workers are doing hand dry wash. Okay. So the steps of the process have following processing time, and processing time is given as pre-treat 1 minute per car. Similarly, wash has a time 6 minutes per car. Rinse has a processing time of 2 minutes per car. Wax it is 3 minutes per car, and hand dry is 4 minutes per car. And we have to find which resource is the bottleneck of the process. Part B. If the car wash has a demand of 12 cars per hour, what is the flow rate of the process? Third part is if the car wash has a demand of 12 cars per hour, what is the utilization rate of the machine that performs the wax process? And last one is if the car wash has a demand of 8 cars per hour, what is the utilization of hand dry? Okay, so we will solve one by one. So processing time for each step is given as below. Pre-treat 1 minute per car, wash is 6 minutes per car, rinse 2 minutes per car, wax 3 minutes per car, hand dry 4 minutes per car. So we can calculate the flow rate. Flow rate is nothing but the number of cars that can be served per unit time, or we can call cars served per hour. So here we will calculate how many cars that can be served per hour. So considering flow rate of pre-treat, so it is 60 minutes because in 1 hour there will be 60 minutes, and for one car it is taking 1 minute. Okay, so 60 minutes divided by 1 minute per car. So total car that can be served will be 60 cars. Similarly, flow rate of wash can be calculated as 60 minutes divided by 6 minutes per car, that is 10 cars. Flow rate of rinse process can be calculated as 60 minutes divided by 2 minutes per car equal to 30 cars. And flow rate of wax process, it will be 60 minutes divided by 3 minutes per car equal to 20 cars. And flow rate of hand dry process, see, per car it is 4 minutes, but here you should notice that there are 3 workers, and per worker working time will be 60 minutes. So 60 minutes per worker into 3 number of workers divided by 4 minutes per car. So it has the capacity of 45 cars. Now we have to find the bottleneck process. Okay, so bottleneck process is nothing but the process which takes highest time or has the lowest capacity. Okay, so it has the lowest capacity or lowest flow rate. So if we see lowest one is this 10 cars. Okay, 10 cars per hour. So was is the bottleneck process since it has the lowest flow rate or lowest capacity. Next part is we have to find the flow rate of the whole process. Okay, so flow rate of the whole process will be dependent on the bottleneck process. Okay, what is the flow rate of the bottleneck process? So if we see here, flow rate of bottleneck process which is was, so it is 10 cars per hour. Okay, so flow rate of bottleneck process is 10 cars per hour. So the flow rate of the whole process will be flow rate of bottleneck process, and it will be 10 cars per hour, or we can say 10 customers per hour. Okay, next part C. So here it is given the demand of car wash. So car wash demand is 12 cars per hour, and we have to find the utilization rate of the machine that performs wax process. So how we can calculate the utilization rate? See, although the demand is 12 cars per hour, but we know that maximum customers or maximum cars that can be served is 10 cars per hour. Okay, so maximum requirement that can be fulfilled is 10 cars per hour only. So this much will be only utilization. Okay, and flow rate of the wax process, it is 20 cars per hour. Now we can calculate the utilization rate, as demand is more than flow rate of the whole process. So utilization percent of a process will be dependent on flow rate of the whole process and not on demand, because demand is more than flow rate of the whole process. Therefore, utilization percent of the machine that performs wax process will be flow rate of the whole process divided by flow rate of wax process into 100%. So it will be equal to 10 cars per hour divided by 20 cars per hour into 100%. So it will be 50%. So utilization percentage of machine that performs wax process is 50% only. Now in part D, we have been given demand for car wash is 8 cars per hour, and we have to calculate utilization percentage of hand dry process. So now if we see, flow rate of the whole process is 10 cars per hour, but demand is only 8 cars per hour. Okay, so utilization of the process will be only 8 cars per hour. This much will be the determining factor for utilization percentage of hand dryer. Okay, demand is less than the flow rate of the whole process, so utilization percentage of a process will be dependent on demand. Now we can calculate utilization percentage of hand dry will be equal to demand of car wash divided by flow rate of hand dry process into 100%. So it will be 8 cars per hour divided by 45 cars per hour, okay, which is flow rate of hand dry process into 100%. So 8 by 45 into 100, that is 17.78%. Okay friends, so in this lecture we have discussed one important problem of mathematics. Okay, thank you.